Welcome back to BCHS TV, where we're looking at another slice of life here at Bradley Central High School. I'm your host, Gary Ownbey, talking today with one of the most important people in the entire campus here at Bradley Central, the lady that keeps us all fed, and that's Kristy Randolph, who's taken over this year as the food services manager in the cafeteria. Welcome to the show today, Kristy.
Thank you for having
Glad
me.
to have you here. Give us a little bit about your background. Have you been in food services area a long time? I know you're new to Bradley, but
Yes, I worked at Parkview Elementary School
Okay.
for 9 years. Prior to that, I was at North Lee for 2 years.
okay.
But at Parkview, that's where I became a manager. Got my start there with the elementary school.
Well, I know Kathy Eaton was here forever. She's one of the longest employed personnel ever at Bradley Central here, and she retired. So we wish her the best, and we look forward to working with you for many, many years as well. Tell us about people who are not familiar with Bradley, who've not been a student here, or maybe not have students here attending here as their children. Tell us about the different food line, the different options that you have, because boy, there's just a multitude of whatever you want to eat today, whatever you feel like that you can
Right.
have. So.
Yes. So we have a couple different options, and I would like to say that if you have free lunch, reduced lunch, or full pay, you can eat at any of my lines.
Okay.
So that's important to know.
Yeah.
We have the sandwich line. That's on the far right. Chicken sandwiches, fries. Those are fried fresh throughout the day, so they're really good.
Hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs. and all
Hamburgers,
that stuff.
cheeseburgers, hot dogs. Yes.
Pizza some days.
Papa John's Pizza on Tuesday.
Papa John's Pizza. All right.
On that line, and then you move over. We have the hot food line.
Mm-hmm.
So like today is tacos on that line, and I have the menu up on the Bradley County website. Also, I've started a Remind app, which I'm going to communicate that out to the students where they can get notified each
absolutely.
day.
Sure.
But then we have the salad bar. So
Well, that's where I spend most of my time.
Me too.
I like the salad bar, and it's a full-blown salad bar. It's not just a very limited. And you usually have a soup of some type
That's
each day, and
correct.
pinto beans one day, and chili
I was
sometimes.
going to say, I think today is today's Wednesday. Fajita chicken with spinach dip
Fajita
today.
chicken with
so-
spinach dip today, and it's excellent food. It's just not your typical cafeteria food to me. It's a very nutritious meal. And let me ask you this. I'm sure the state and maybe the federal government mandates guidelines by which you must serve certain types or you can't serve certain types. Is there, can you fill us in on the guidelines there?
Yes, so we have to serve certain things each day. So actually through the week you have certain regulations, so many grains, so many meats. Often the students will hear us say, you got to get a fruit or a vegetable. That's because that's required. That's not our rule, that's the federal rule. So that we have to, as we're building that menu, we have to follow those guidelines to build the menu.
Well, I know I see fresh fruit in there every time I walk through the line there. Apples and oranges and bananas and strawberries. I mean, it's the whole thing. And you have desserts, and the desserts are, I guess, sugar-free type desserts.
Yes, that's correct. We have the chocolate pudding, which is really good, the yogurt parfaits. I actually added a new drink, which is Milo sweet tea. It's not diet. That's been a huge hit with the students.
Okay.
That's a new item, and the Milo's lemonade.
Well, I know the True Mew chocolate milk is
Yes,
it's
they
everywhere. Everybody
love-
likes the True Mew.
That's right.
That Mayfields provides here. And you do also a limited breakfast.
Yes, we have breakfast every morning. I would like to see that number grow. We feed about 215 breakfast. We have biscuits, sausage or chicken, pancake on a stick, croissants, egg and cheese. It's really a good choices.
You're making me hungry already,
I
and it's not
know.
even near lunchtime yet. And something else that people would not know, I mean, we have 1,750 kids or so here, plus a staff of over 100 or so,
Yes.
and we can't all eat at one time.
Yeah, that's correct.
So starting at 11:10, we have 30-minute lunch breaks, have 4 of those, so depending on where you're located in what particular area of the school, it determines what time you will eat lunch.
Yes, that is correct.
That's the only way we can handle it, I suppose.
Yes, that's right.
We have a large cafeteria, but not large enough to hold that many people. But
Right.
and also something that's extremely important. Are you subject to rules and regulations by the Tennessee or the Bradley County Health Department or someone and get inspected like any other place that's open to serve food to the public?
We do. We get 2 health inspections each year. And I have, in the beginning as a manager, you kind of get panicked when they walk in because you don't know when they're coming. But now work as if they're coming every day.
You're comfortable with them anytime, right?
That's right. Come on in.
Well, that's the way to do it then.
Yes.
And how many people do you have preparing food for the kids that work here?
We have 13 total on staff. I want to say Becky, they're all amazing. And for me, my first year here, I couldn't have done it without them. Becky Frady, she's been here 19 years. She's my assistant manager. Been a huge help to me.
So she's helping to show you some of the ropes, I guess,
Yes,
there too.
that's right.
Something else that some folks may not be aware of is, and I wasn't either, something you call the food truck. Tell us what that food truck's all about.
Yes, I'm really excited for the food truck. It is coming hopefully by October, not exactly sure on the date, but it will be parked out in the parking lot, and it will provide lunch for dual enrollment students, work-based learning, any student leaving campus during lunch. We'll prepare that food in the cafeteria and have it available outside. I'm hopeful to get breakfast on there also.
Wow.
That's really exciting.
And what she's speaking about, we have a lot of students who are enrolled at Cleveland State or at Lee and either leave early or come in late and maybe have missed their breakfast meal or whatever, or maybe around the lunchtime they miss that so they could grab something there.
Yes.
And, well, that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, very exciting.
Well, there's a lot going on at Bradley. This has just been a slice of life here with the cafeteria, food services we call that. It's a huge state-of-the-art kitchen over there. If you've not been there, you probably don't get to go back there where the food is prepared because that's off limits to except the ones that are qualified to be there. But we want to thank you, Chris, for being here today. We've enjoyed talking with you and learning more about Bradley Central life here and the food services and how it all happens. And you and your staff make it happen and do a wonderful job of that. And we appreciate you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
That's Miss Kristy Randolph here, the food services manager here at Bradley Central High School. Another slice of life here on BCHS.TV. I've been your host, Gary Ownbey. You can watch these videos on BCHS.TV or on Facebook or YouTube. Just look for BCHS Bear Network and you'll see all of our school videos there at that point. Thank you once again. We'll say so long, God bless, and go Bears!
Go Bears!